All right, guys, we are finally live. I hope you guys are having an amazing Friday. That's what this is. Hi, my name is Minank. I'm the head of marketing at PitchGround. And in today's webinar, we're going to talk about the most unique tool on PitchGround, that is Get It Out. And in today's webinar, we're not going to show you, not just going to show you the demo of Get It Out, but we're also doing giveaway of 5 licenses, not one or two, but 5 licenses of Get It Out to 5 lucky winners who will be watching this webinar. So, what is Get It Out? Why you to use Get It Out for your marketing? Let's get to know in this webinar. So, what is Get It Out? With Get It Out, you can build a strong marketing foundation to attract your ideal clients. You can also create those irresistible messages and texts, plus landing pages and emails and all of it, including the design of it, generated completely on autopilot. How cool is that? And that's what Get It Out is. I'm so happy to see all of you guys tuning in here right now. So without making this late, I would like to invite Dominic, who is the co-founder of Get It Out. So Dominic, how are you doing?
Hey, good evening, Manang. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are on the planet right now.
All right, good, for me it's good evening. So good evening, Dominic. So how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. I actually had to switch on the heating today because it was getting colder. But as Menang, as you said before, really stoked that so many of you are taking part in this webinar and, well, looking forward to it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So since people already know about Get It Out, and you also have the Get It Out cup over there, which is really interesting to see. Yep, that's Get It Out cup, guys. But you guys are gonna win the Get It Out lifetime deal. So I don't want to waste you guys. I don't want to stay till the end. Let's remove the surprise element right away. So one of you guys who are watching this webinar right now, 4 people will be announced at the end, and one will be announced right here, right now, at this minute. So let's get rolling. Exactly. That's what comments have been coming in. So many comments have been coming in. So Dominic, please tell me, like, do they type in Get It Out or do they type in, what do they type in? I'll choose a winner right away before we get started with the webinar.
Okay, why? I would say, well, let's type in happy marketing.
Let's type in happy marketing. Let's people who are typing in happy marketing, let me see. I want to see some comments. We're gonna give away 1 license of Get It Out over here. People who type in happy marketing. I see so many people that are already commenting in. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. This is the very first time without even starting the webinar, we are doing a giveaway. So I'm excited. Yeah.
And you know what? You know why I suggested that? Like I have been running SaaS companies for more than 20 years. So I had to learn marketing the hard way, right? You know, learning all these tactics, all the strategies online, because I'm not a trained marketer like by education. I had to learn that when I grew my startup. And then after many years, I finally sort of found these formulas that would work for me. And then I had this flip in my head saying, hey, marketing is actually not a hassle, not something that I have to take care of, right? But something that can actually be fun. That's why I said heavy marketing, because once you unlock or when you have the right tools, it's actually fun to do it while being a founder, right? While building your company, while building your products, or while taking care of 20, 50, or 100 clients if you're a marketing agency. So that's the backstory.
Love it, love it. Let's love marketing. That's what this is. And I'm gonna choose a winner right now. It stops, and the winner here is Gene Rebel. Congratulations, you have just won the lifetime deal of Get It Out. That's right, Gene Rebel. Congratulations. Please contact our support after under 24 to 48 hours so that you get your LTD code. That's what this is. Please contact our support and you're gonna get our LTD code. That's what this is, guys. Congratulations, Gene. And the rest of the guys, I'm gonna announce the winners in between and also in the end as well. So stay tuned, because this webinar is gonna be one of the most amazing webinars you're gonna attend, because people have complimented Dominic last time whenever Dominic is speaking, his way of explaining things, etc. So that's what this is. I'm super excited, and I'm gonna go mute myself. I'm gonna go behind the scenes. The stage is all yours, Dominic. Please share your screen. and explain us about Get It Out. Are you guys excited? Tell me, comment an emoji down below. Let's get this started. No, let's not wait
Okay,
any further.
perfect. Menang, thank you so much for the warm introduction. So stoked that all of you are here today, and let's jump right in. Get It Out is an all-in-one marketing builder. And I know you want to see the tools. So see, I got it all prepared here, and we're going to do everything live in the actual tool. So don't worry. But I need to make one little statement before we can jump in, because Get It Out works differently than all the other builders you might have seen before. So I just want to lay the ground or the foundation here. So what we've done is we've taken the marketing process and put it into a simple 3-step formula that you can follow, and that Get It Out leads you through. And step number 1 is Get It Out helps you find your ideal clients, build out those buyer personas, to gather all the information about your clients so that you can really understand your clients and really create rapport and a connection with your clients, because that's the foundation. Picking what your niches are, which segments to market to, etc. And Get It Out is the only tool that actually builds that right in. From then on, we move to step number 2, creating irresistible messages for those ideal clients of yours. This means things like this typical transforming your features into benefits. Well, you might have heard of that. Everybody knows that, but how do you actually do it? And with Get It Out, there's an assistant that leads you through it. So you can create messages that will convince those ideal clients of yours so that buying your product, signing up for your solution actually becomes a no-brainer for them. But we don't stop there, because this would just be text generation, right? All these, like these other AI text generation tools that you might have heard about. But Get It Out is very different, because you don't just throw 3 or 4 keywords at Get It Out and then it would just create some texts. Because we have this step number 1, where we actually help you find your ideal clients and your niche, the texts Get It Out can create are much more specific to your audience, almost like a true marketer or like a true marketing agency would have come up with them, right? And then finally, and this is where we go one step beyond those typical AI writing tools, this is that we actually generate ready-to-use marketing materials for you based on these texts and based on your buyer persona. So you can generate ready-to-use landing pages, websites, emails, even email series, and much more. And when I say ready to use, it means in your design, with layout, with text, with everything. So that's the foundation. Just wanted to get this out of the way so that you can say, hey, where Get It Out is located. So it's not just an online course. So it's a real tool. You put in data, it gives you that back. It's not that you need to learn and watch through 100 videos to get that. We already talked about that it's not the standard AI text generator. And it's not just another website builder. If you think about all these WordPress, lead pages, website builders, great tools. But when you start a page in these tools, the page is basically empty, and you need to decide which elements to put on, in which order, how to create the page so that the page becomes conversion optimized, which texts to put on there, right? Get It Out is completely different. We generate the whole text. So with that out of the way, let's finally jump into the actual tool. So this is Get It Out. You can always go to getitout.io, sign up for a free trial, 14 days, and you can try out all the features in there. Once you log in, you come to the Get It Out dashboard. And that's the first step, and that's important, because Get It Out can not only help you with if you have one product or one service that you're offering from your business, but Get It Out, you can actually use it to build the marketing for several different products or for several different services. So let's say if you're a SaaS startup, you're a small business, maybe a real estate agency, then you just have one core product, one core service that you offer, right? That's your SaaS product, or that's your real estate services. So this is where you click new product and you would add your service. But if you're a marketing agency or a marketing freelancer, then of course you can use Get It Out to create these marketing materials and messages for all your clients, right? This is why this dashboard is important. Each of your clients, you would add each of your clients clicking this new product button, and then you got all your clients down here, scrolling down, and you can manage all your clients at once, right? So this is the two use cases here. So let's jump into this demo account. This is Gordon Internet Security, a typical SaaS startup or small SaaS company here that is selling an online antivirus protection service. We all might have heard about. So that's that you have an idea what example business we are having in here. So let's jump in, and this is GETitOUT. So now you see this on the top left. This is Gordon Internet Security, and everything now takes part on this screen. And you see it's all nicely laid out here in the left side menu from step 1, making the basic data input, because we still can't read your mind. So I think that's better actually. So of course you need some basic data input. We then move on to the analysis part. This is the really unique part that you will find in no other tool, like creating those buyer personas, benefits, etc. And finally, we come to the creation part. I guess that's the part what you all are looking for, right? To create those landing pages, websites, etc. But you know what? Let's start there. Let me show you a few of the cool things you can actually generate with just a few clicks. And then we will go back to the steps 1 and 2, and I will show you how you actually get there and how all of this comes together. So let's say you want to create a website. You go to 3 websites and you will just click new website. Next step is that GETitOUT comes with many templates for different use cases, and we are adding new templates each week. So keep on the lookout, and also you see that here, in case you want some specific template, just shoot us an email at templates@getitout.io, and we are very happy to discuss the template and add it for you. So you see we got landing pages, thank you pages, one-page websites, different kinds of websites. But let's see what we got. Let's say we have this Gordon Internet Security, right? We need a website to offer the free trial, for example. Or you could create landing pages for lead magnets, newsletter signups. If you are a service business, you might create a landing page to offer a free strategy session. Okay, so let's start with the free trial and click next. And this is where GETitOUT is different. This is the magic part, because now to create this website, you don't have to enter a single line of text. Because remember this 1, 2, 3 steps that you went through, you already built your marketing foundation in GETitOUT. So you just choose which buyer persona, which ideal client should this landing page be built for, right? Because we defined that earlier. So for the small business owner in this case. And when we added that buyer persona, we already said which are the typical pain points, struggles, or challenges of that ideal client of yours. Well, let's take, in this case, his number 1 challenge, fear of data breaches. Okay. And on that landing page, we can even feature or address more pains, like he's got no IT skills, or there's like these annoying, complex GDPR requirements that we all are sort of struggling with. Okay, so what main goal does this antivirus tool help with? Well, it comes from the buyer persona. Let's stop worrying about data security. So we're going to go into more details later, because I finally want to show you how this turns out. And we pick benefits again. You don't enter a single line of text. All these marketing building blocks are already there. You create them once, use them as often as you want to. And then, something's missing. Let's see. We need additional panes. Okay, we want 3 panes. Okay, so the system actually tells you, hey, on this landing page, let's feature more panes to be more convincing, right? So let's use this again. Okay. Now let's see what happens. This is the GETitOUT editor. Now the AI is doing its magic and creating the landing page for you. Let's see. As I said, layout texts in your design. So now it's getting all the components, and then we get the preview. Here we go. So this is Gordon Internet Security. So you see, the landing page is already in the design of Gordon Internet Security, carrying the logo, carrying its colors. Start your free trial and stop worrying about data security. This is not a coincidence, and this text wasn't generated in the moment. This is texts that are truly connecting with your ideal clients. Remember, looking back to the marketing foundation we've created, right? Try Gordon Internet Security and stop worrying about data breaches, even if you have no IT skills, and don't worry about those complex GDPR requirements anymore. And here you see additional benefits, etc. So up to quotes, social proof. There's many more things that we'll see later that automatically flow into these pages, right? So once we got the page, we just close and hit save. And now we've created a landing page that actually works. Just remember, layout, design, text, it's all in there, and it's based on industry best practices, obviously. So it's already conversion optimized. So this is our free trial landing page. Now you get two options. Either you just export the HTML and upload it to whatever internet hosting provider you have, or you hit the publish button and you publish the page right away on GETitOUT. Free trial background, let's call it like that. That's the URL. Let's hit publish. And just a few seconds later, the page is online. And in case you have a WordPress website, we got something really cool. So I saw the internal demo this afternoon. Sorry, just seeing here, page has been published. Let's click here and you see the landing page is actually online, ready to go and working. And even this form here, the form even works. I'm going to show you that later. We got internal form management. So you just build the form, which form fields you want to have, and say, hey, let's send this data to my Mailchimp account. Let's send it to a webhook. Or let's just sort and get it out. It doesn't matter. It's completely working. What I was going to say is, if you run a WordPress website, then in the middle of December, you will find one more button here. So just 2 more weeks, which says send to WordPress. And then we push that page directly to your WordPress, and you can have it on your own domain running directly there. So again, that's probably a bit more detailed than I had planned originally, but now you've already seen the whole part of how to create that. Just going to quickly show you some emails, and then we'll do what I said before. I need to walk you through this 1, 2, 3-step process that is so unique to get it out. So with all these building blocks that we already have, well, why not also create the newsletters that you would send, the email series? So let's hit new email, and then same thing. Oh, I see. We even got the brand new event emails here. These were added this week, actually. So let's see, event email. And well, let's send a Black Friday, Cyber Monday email. Let's see how this is going to turn out. And again, you don't enter a single text. You can just make use of all the building blocks that you entered once. So this email, which of your ideal clients is going to target? What are the goals and pains we're going to mention in that email to motivate those people to jump the fence, sign up for your service? Which benefits are we going to mention? Well, let's just pick the first 3. Which company member should be the signing person below that email? And let's have a look how this turns out. So same thing. The AI comes, takes your marketing.
And guys,
pardon, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, Dominic. I see a lot of questions, and I will answer all of your questions in the end. We have a dedicated Q&A session, guys. Do not worry about it at all. Dedicated Q&A session. There are a ton of questions about WordPress, about making changes to the email, etc. We're gonna answer it everything in the dedicated Q&A session. Pravash, Irtiza, Z, Jason, Daniel, I see all your questions. They're not going anywhere. I'm noting it down. We're going to answer all your questions in the end. Sorry to interrupt, Dominic. Please go ahead.
Oh, please. You see, I sometimes get carried away here. So it's a bit difficult for me to focus on the presentation itself and on your comments. So thank you so much for the many questions. And yes, I'm very happy to answer these at the end of the webinar. So coming back, you see, now we just generated an email, right? See, the email, again, is completely designed. Simple but beautiful, comes in your brand colors, logos. And again here, Black Friday is here. Data security can be a real challenge. Try Gordon Internet Security at the lowest price we'll probably ever offer. A password manager that is GDPR compliant, family sharing, etc. So you see the elements here flowing in from your building blocks, and you got ready to use emails. So now you've seen a few examples of what GETitOUT can actually create. So let me show you step by step how you actually get there. So starting from the top, GETitOUT always, if you are in doubt, gives you background information. So if you click at the top here on your main business, we explain what phases 1, 2, 3 are. I'm going to do that now for you, but you can also read in, and we will have accompanying videos soon as well. So step number 1 is the input phase. You can do this in just 20 to 30 minutes and then come back later to refine this initial input phase, or you can invest maybe 1 hour or 2 and get it right. So step number 1 is, what is your product or service that you're offering? And that's not the most difficult thing, right? You just tell us what the main features or services are that you're offering. So in this case, we got an internet antivirus tool, right? So we just have the different main features of that tool. So which would be real-time protection, device and family sharing, or a password manager. So when you add these new features, you just give them a short name and then a short description and a long description. And you can also upload an accompanying feature that visualizes that feature of your product or that service you might be offering. In terms of these images, you can either upload, like if it's a software, you could upload screenshots, upload hero shots from your computer, or we have access to more than 1 million stock photos that you can search through to just visualize what we want. So let's say this is about security, and let's have a quick search, and we'll see which stock photos come up with, right? And just with one click, you can illustrate and visualize everything. So this is part of the initial setup, right? So because we can read your mind, just put in those main features, and then for each feature, you add a few of its, we call them sub-features, like some specific actions that you can do with this feature. And don't worry about this whole benefit marketing thingy here. This truly is about your features. So if you're a technical founder, now this is your time when you can say, hey, I want to put all those great features that we've built, I want to put them in here. Or if you're a service company, what are all these nice things that your service will actually do for your clients? This is the part looking at your product, right? And then up here, we got a few additional product details. Again, you enter this only once and touch it never again. So again, what's your product called? Is it B2B or B2C? What's your product's category? And then basically just a few links, right? What's your main website link, pricing page? If it's a SaaS product, what's your sign-up link, for example? Your email addresses, phone numbers, and your social profiles. That's it. Again, set it and forget it. So that's the initial feature setup. Next step, that's pretty easy. Just put in your company information and your team, right? So that we can create legally correct footer sections for your websites and emails. Just put in your company address, registration numbers, whatever that may be, and add your team. So each of your founders or key team members, you just add them with their image, name, job title, and a few additional details. Again, this is the place where all your marketing information stops floating around, like in Google Docs, in spreadsheets, or wherever you might put all that data, and then your whole team is always searching for that. GETitOUT gives you that one place where all your marketing information, your marketing messages reside, just one unique place. And then you can invite the whole team to your GETitOUT account, just clicking your user menu, team, you invite the team, and then everybody has access, right? So this also helps you to become more consistent and use the same marketing messages and texts all over. So that's this part. And finally, that's pretty cool, the design section. So here, you would just upload your logo and icon, ideally in a positive and negative version. You can upload your hero image, and you set your main brand colors, like your primary color, and if you have a secondary contrasting color, and you choose the font size, the fonts you want to use. We got some predefined font combinations here that work really well that you can choose from, or you click on custom fonts, and then you have a selection of more than 1,000 Google fonts you can pick from to create your unique combination of headline fonts and body copy font. And you might be surprised, but by just using colors, your logo, and the typography, things adapt incredibly to your design. Yeah, you're going to see that later. So that's the initial setup phase. So the input part. Again, you take, here it says time required, it's just 30 minutes. Do it once, you can do it quickly when you do your first trial, then come back later, always come back in the future when you add new features to your product, for example. Again, set it and forget it, the input part. So let's move on to step number 2. This is where it gets really interesting. Let's go to the analysis. And it all starts with your buyer persona. Buyer personas, for those who haven't come across that idea yet, buyer personas are like an abstraction of your ideal clients. Just imagine you had your ideal client sitting in front of you, having a coffee with that ideal client, or having a beer, right? You know, I'm German and said, actually at this time of day, I should have a bottle of beer next to me, but I opted for the coffee, just to be politically correct. And just imagine you have this client having a beer, having a coffee, and this client of yours would speak his mind so that you can really learn, hey, what is he or she struggling with in their daily business life, if it's a B2B product, in their personal life, if it's a B2C product. And this is how you learn what the person struggles with, or you learn what that person wants to achieve with their business, or with whatever you help them. And this is how you build out buyer personas. Again, don't worry, you just start with one buyer persona. This is sufficient if you're just starting out. And this is all we got. So you got some demographics, so you know, hey, how old are your clients typically? Are they predominantly male or female, or diverse? What's their job seniority? What's their yearly income? Just a few basic demographic details. But then the most important part is their pain points, challenges. Like this small business owner, in our research, we found that, well, they have a fear of data breaches. But oftentimes, as it's a small business owner, they got no IT skills, or they fight with these complex GDPR requirements. So these two parts here, that's crucial, because this is what paints a true picture of your ideal clients, right? And again, when you later on offer your services, when you want to sell to them, if you think about that, your clients don't care so much about your product or service. Your clients care about what's in it for them, because they want to make their lives easier. They want to improve their lives, either their business life or their personal life, right? This is why we need to know what pains they are struggling with, what goals are there. So that's your buyer persona. Again, just start with one, and later on, feel free to expand. So for those, again, for startups, you start with one. But if you already are an established business, then this is the place where you can now add 2, 3, 4, or even more buyer personas. If you are serving different niches, then you would have one buyer persona per niche. Or if you serve different industries, in GETitOUT, you would create one buyer persona per industry. And then just imagine that. Let's think 2 or 3 steps ahead. When you create Facebook campaigns, Google AdWords campaigns, display network campaigns, your ad will target, or ideally, right, your ads should target one specific buyer persona with one specific message. And with GETitOUT, as you have all this data in there, GETitOUT creates the corresponding landing pages to each of your different ad campaigns, just like that. In the old times, maybe you wouldn't have gone through these troubles of creating so many different landing pages per buyer persona, per industry, per niche, per message, per pain, etc. With GETitOUT, you can, because, well, it's just so quick. And this makes all the marketing you do much more efficient in the end. That's the idea behind that. And now let's move on to benefits. So adding those pain points and goals of your buyer persona. This was not an academic exercise. Nobody likes that, right? Or at least I don't. We use these pains and goals to help you create those benefits everybody talks about, right? So let's do just that. benefits, and you see this here in this illustration that we got up here. Benefits are when the features of your product intersect with the true pains and goals of your buyer persona, because that means that your feature actually helps solve a problem or helps them get where they want. But again, you don't have to come up with that. You just click New Benefit. And this is truly unique. This is the benefit assistant of GETitOUT. At first, you choose your buyer persona. Again, when starting out, we just got one. Perfectly fine. And then what we do is we mix and match. So let's start with the first feature. Let's say, okay, this is our main feature of our product, right, of this antivirus tool. This is the real-time protection. So let's say let's pick these two actions. It can do, it protects me while surfing, and it keeps me safe from spyware. Okay, so that's the feature I select. But now, looking at the buyer persona, which pains do these features help alleviate? Well, it helps with the fear of data breaches. Okay. But does this feature also help to achieve certain goals? Well, let's see. Well, it helps stop worrying about data security, if this was another goal. Okay, so here we go. This is the combination of feature, pain, and goal. And now let's click next, and let's see the AI work its magic. And here we go. Finally, stop fearing data breaches. Our real-time protection against viruses makes your website, okay, sometimes there's a word missing. Okay, I'm going to regenerate that. And you see here, fine print, stop worrying about data security. With our real-time protection against viruses and malware, you can prevent all viruses in your business process. And there's no need to keep spending on high-priced security software. So you see, this AI text generation doesn't just create texts out of the blue when you would be throwing a few keywords at them. These texts are highly tailored to your product, if you think back to step number 1, inputting your features, and highly targeted to your buyer personas. That's what happens. But again, I'm not really happy with that headline, so let's just click generate new texts, because we put some creativity into that AI. So each time you regenerate, you get new texts. So, okay, no more worrying about viruses. Never again be afraid of data breaches. Well, that sounds more to the point. I like that. So don't worry about security anymore. Get real-time protection thanks to our real-time protection. Okay, but I think that's better. So let's rate this okay and click next. And now this is the place where you can just do some fine-tuning. So up here, I really like that headline. Just gonna remove this part. And then in the description, our real-time protection. Well, let's shorten that one a bit as well. And now we get perfect texts. Let's visualize that benefit just by using a stock photo. Let's say, let's look for security. Let's see what we come up with. Protection, yeah, let's just, let's pick this one. And now we have created a benefit. So we have taken your feature and actually turned it into a message, into a proposition that tells your clients how you will make their business or private lives better. So this is the viruses and malware, just like that's the viruses and malware, that's the internal name, just so we can recognize that benefit. And then let's save it. And this is how you turn your features into those resonating benefits. So this is the analysis part. That's all. So we would recommend you create maybe 3 to 5 benefits when you're starting out, and later on you can always come back and create more of these. There are 2 optional things you can do here. Let's look at the competitors first. Competitors helps you analyze your competitors, especially their websites, and that's pretty cool. So what we have here, for example, is a direct competitor of our antivirus tool. This is McAfee. We all know these. And what you can then do is you add your competitors here, and then you look at their website. And from their website, you just copy and paste the benefits that they mention on their websites. You copy the goals they promise. And I'll show you that I actually did that before. If I click here on that link website, let's look at the McAfee website. Okay, we got the Spanish version for those of you who are speaking Spanish. Vamos a ver si se cambia a inglés también. ¿Dónde estamos? North America, United States. Yeah, that looks good. And we don't get English. I love that. Let's go back to the United Kingdom version. So finally here. Protecting what matters most, you. Securing the world's peace of mind. You just go on your competitor sites, you copy these texts, and then you would paste them here in this competitors section. Let me show you that in detail. So copy and pasting the pains, goals, features, and benefits that you see on your competitors. The goal here is not to copy your competitors. That'd be boring, right? The goal is that you can actually surface and find new pains and goals that you might never have thought of, or ways how to express certain benefits. Also find differentiators, how your competitors claim they are different. And then when you move on to the next stages, you can use that to actually pick, okay, well, this goal sounds interesting. Maybe I can make this, change that a bit, change it up, and then make use of that in my buyer persona. So this is actually a very simple but very powerful way of fleshing out your buyer personas and also of refining your positioning. Positioning meaning where you stand as a business and how you can differentiate and stand out from all those competitors all across the world. And of course, if you're a marketing agency, same thing. You can just use this as a nice structured way of putting the data in, and then of course use this for client briefings and show them the work in a very beautiful way. Last thing, this optional part is clients. So if you already have clients, you can just pick a few and interview them. And then very similar to what you would do with your competitors, you would interview them and try to find out what pains, goals, and benefits they would actually express, and then also put them in here. So this is just to flesh out or round out the analysis part. So to recap, you put in your data, again, set it and forget it. You put your features in once, your team, and you set your design. Then you go to the analysis step, maybe take 30 minutes to create your first buyer persona as a start. Then you turn them into benefits, maybe again, 20 minutes, 30 minutes in your first go. Always refine it later, you create those benefits. And we're done. And now we come to this really cool part where based now on all these elements, we call these building blocks, like the building blocks of marketing. And now we can create these different parts. So let's go back to websites. And well, let's say we want to gather more reviews, because we know, well, reviews are great for marketing. We want to have more, these 5-star reviews you can get on Trustpilot. Let's motivate your clients to get more reviews. Okay, so let's create a new website. That's a landing page. And we want a landing page that motivates people for reviews. Here, a review landing page. See, this one's rather easy. The only thing we want is to know which call to action should we feature. And I'm going to show you this now. Call to action, this is the internal form management, like the form fields that you can super easily define inside GETitOUT. So let's say we're going to do one form in a bit. So let's say we take the contact form for now. I'm going to show you how this works later. And let's get this review page up and running. Again, taking your design, taking your building blocks, and here we go. You see here, this review page, get a free one-on-one onboarding session. That's an example of what you could offer in return. And then down here, beautifully laid out, hey, step number 1, please leave us a review. Here are the review platforms where people can go to review your tool. And then step number 2, tell us and win. And here's the form that people fill out. Again, we've got a footer. The footer has your terms and privacy links automatically to your social profiles. Everything set up. This red color, again, that's not a coincidence. This is your brand color. So here we go. And then we can just close and publish that page, right? Super easy. But okay, now we got this landing page. Okay, but well, none of your clients is going to find that landing page, right? So we should send them a newsletter to motivate them now to leave that review. Well done. Let's move on to the email section of GETitOUT and create more content. Let's see if we have an email for that. New email. Well, that's a single email, not an email series. And let's see, yeah, we got a review email here. Ask for reviews in exchange for something free. Okay, let's click next. Again, you choose from your building blocks, in this case, just the person who would be sending out the email to make it more personal. And let's see how this email turns out. Here we go. So you see up here, there's no image yet. Maybe let's make this a bit nicer. Is that the pre-header? Oh, that's the logo. This might be the content. Oh, okay, now we got no image there. Okay, to get to the content quicker. Sorry, didn't know that. But let me show you something else. Maybe you prefer a darker style. So let's click dark style. Just click the update preview button. And there we go. We got night style version emails. Again, the layout, this is a email tool optimized HTML here. You can directly put this into your Mailchimp account, ConvertKit account, ActiveCampaign account, doesn't matter. The HTML is readily optimized for emails. You know that emails are very different than websites and landing pages. And you see that, hi fname, again, so that your email tool can later then replace that. Thank you for using Gordon Internet Security. Happy to have you on board. We want to make sure that you're happy too. Click the button below to leave us a review. And from here, we link your new landing page. So you see, you get the whole campaign. You can build your whole campaign out with GETitOUT from the newsletter that will then link to that landing page and move on from there. Cool, right? So let's save that one. Here we go. Now we got this email created. So, but how do you get this email that you can see down here? How do you get this into your email marketing tool? Well, just hit export, and then you got two options. Either you just download the HTML and then upload that to the Mailchimps of this world, or we are working really hard to make this even easier for you. So for example, with Mailchimp, you would just put in their API key and, well, check the connection first, and then we can send the email directly as a template over to Mailchimp. So all this exporting, importing, none of that you need to do anymore. Just put in the API key and send the email directly to Mailchimp. And again, you're adding more and more integrations over the next months. This is how you create those emails. So what you see in this example is that GETitOUT actually fills a gap. And the gap is the content. So Mailchimp is a beautiful tool. It's a very good email marketing tool. WordPress is a beautiful content management system for websites, right? There are many, many tools out there. But when you go to Mailchimp and create an email, well, you're facing an empty email. Maybe you can pick one of their good-looking templates, okay? Yeah, they're good-looking, but what should be the structure? What should you write? How should you structure that email? You don't know. Mailchimp doesn't help with that. So GETitOUT actually helps you create the content for all these marketing tools that you're probably using. This is where GETitOUT comes in, right? And with email, with websites, we've given you the option to just upload the HTML to your WordPress, again, middle of December, or to whatever hosting provider, or with emails or with landing pages, you can actually host them for you as well to make it even easier. Let's get back to these call to actions that I have been skipping all the time. These are just to create forms. So let's say, let's do something more advanced, right? Let's say you have a landing page, and from there, we want to send people to a thank you page. And on that thank you page, we're going to ask them a survey to get even more information for our own marketing. Okay, so we need a survey, right? So let's create a new call to action. And again, here to make your life easier for these different forms, we have form presets that you can directly choose from. So I want a survey, but I see, hey, survey is not a preset yet. So let's create a custom form. And that's it. It's that easy. You just choose which form fields you want to have. Maybe let's go for the first and last name. Maybe we also want them to be able to enter a message. And for those of us in European countries, well, we add the dreaded GDPR parts here. But you see, this is all pre-written for you in nice, friendly texts. Hey, I'm in and I accept the privacy policy. No worries, your data is safe with us. It's all pre-done. But now that we're having this survey, we want to keep things short. So maybe let's just go for first name and email. And then here, the message, skip that as well. And the message would be, hey, Let's see what was going on in your life that made you take action today, right? This is the survey question we're going to ask on that thank you page. Please tell us. And let's make this a required field. And if you want more fields, even here's an add custom field link. You can add as many custom fields as you want to really build out those forms. Okay, let's call this form thank you page survey. There we go. Here we get a little preview. So as it's the welcome page, the thank you page, thank you, and just here, please tell us, etc. Nothing special to do here. This is your form. You can even have an image that accompanies that form. And after people fill out your form, you can choose whether you just want to show them a thank you message or whether you want to redirect them to another page. And then finally, and this is where these forms become really beautiful, what are we going to do with the data that your future clients will enter into these forms? Well, first of all, you can save all the form data directly in GETitOUT. Very easy for you. Then you can opt to receive notification emails. So every time someone fills out that form, you get an email. Hey, congrats, new lead, new client. The cool thing is down here, you can also send the form data directly to your email marketing tool. So let's have a look. Until now, we support Mailchimp and HubSpot. And again, we are currently adding more. So maybe if you've been to our GETitOUT Facebook group, Marketing for Busy Entrepreneurs, that's how it's called. I guess some of you come from that group already. If not, please join. You will find regular posts where we ask you to vote which integration to build next. There's currently a voting post online, so you can vote there which email tool to integrate next. So let's choose Mailchimp. Again, you just put in the API key and we send the form data directly to your Mailchimp. Or if you want to build custom integrations, you can also just call whatever webhook you provide. If you're a SaaS company, it can be a webhook to register people for trials for your product, or you can use Zapier, Integromat, Pabbly, and the like to create webhook URLs and send the data to them, and from there to whatever tool you might want. So very flexible in how you can use that form data. And that's it. So let's leave and save this brand new call to action. So what we just did is we created a form from scratch. And just that you see that usually it's easier if we don't do this, the custom ones. Let's create a standard call to action, maybe just for a lead magnet that you want to offer this typical lead magnet, download a PDF, right? So if you click next, again, to download a PDF, just first name, last name, let's keep it short. But then you see, again, here texts are pre-filled for you. So you just adapt them a little, telling us which lead magnet you're actually offering, uploading an image of your lead magnet, uploading your lead magnet itself. You can upload the file. On the thank you message, we can actually download a million things you can do there. I'm going to skip that because I don't want to bore you, because now we will take the call to action that we had just created, right? Here, the thank you page survey, and let's create that thank you page quickly. Okay, let's go to websites, click new websites. Now I want a thank you page, and this would be, okay, well, we got for the thank you page, we got the template survey, okay. And now you see how this building blocks concept comes into play. So we would target a certain buyer persona with that landing page, and which call to action, which form should be featured on that landing page? Well, this would be our thank you page survey. So let's click next. And this is what comes out. So a thank you page. Well, you might say looks simple. Yes, it does, because it's a thank you page. But again, beautifully designed. Thank you. What was going on in your life that made you take action today? Short form. And let's do this. And with that, you can finally build dozens, maybe even hundreds if you have many online campaigns of all these landing pages, thank you pages, etc. That's the idea. So it gives you an incredible power, either if you're just starting out and you need your first basic landing pages, or if you're an established business with many different niches, industries, and buyer personas, you can finally build all of that out. Again, design, content, layout, already Or if you're an agency and you do this for all of your clients, you can use this just as a first brief, use it directly, or just copy and paste images and text and put it into your other tools that you might be using. So let's close that, save, and I mean, you know the drill. We did that before. Just one click to publish that landing page directly, or middle of December, send it to WordPress. Two more things before I close and we go to the Q&A session. So in terms of emails, you've seen how I created a single email, that review email, right? Where we were asking your clients to give you a review. But what happens, let's say you have a SaaS tool or a service, and after people sign up, you want to send them this typical email sequence, right? These 5 emails that say, hey, warm welcome, and then motivate your recent signups to actually start using your tool or to start using your service. So let's create such an email series. Click new email. This time, I'm going to go for an email series. Currently, we have this client user onboarding series. Again, more templates are being added every week. Let's choose that one. Now, this is a 5-part email series, but you don't have to enter a single line of text because we, again, just decide which of your buyer personas to target, goals and pains, which are we're going to target, what benefits. So let's just, again, pick the data. And the different emails are precisely going to feature these benefits that we had developed with the Get It Out benefit assistant before, which should be the final call to action that we asked for in the last email. Well, maybe we want them to, what could that be? Jump on a wait list, sign up for your free trial, or schedule a call with you as a founder. Just add the call, just add the call to action that you need, and that's it. But this time, Get It Out is not just creating one website or one email. This time, we create the whole email series for you. And you see this because now our editor actually has 5 tabs here at the top. Welcome, the first tab, that's your welcome email. Again, branded in your colors with the person you chose. Welcome to Gordon Internet Security. We know the many challenges you're facing as a small business owner or founder. This is not a coincidence that it says this here because we are targeting that buyer persona where you identified small business owner and founder as the job titles. We're stoked we have you on board. Here's a quick reminder of what's in it for you. Then we mention a few of the benefits. Now, email number 2, that's this one. Hey, I'm so glad you joined us. And then we just feature the next of your big benefits. Hey, this is what it can do for you. Illustrated, that's the visual you had put to your benefit. Email 3 in the series, right? Family sharing feature, explained with its texts. It's all there. And if you want to adapt and fine-tune these, of course, you can here on the left always click in there and all the places are directly editable. You click update preview and you can adapt everything you got here. Let's close that. And we've created a complete email series. So this has been the full rundown. So I'm really looking forward to your questions now, but you see what's happening here. So going back to Get It Out is a combination that is absolutely unique of helping you find those ideal clients in terms of buyer personas, make the texts, but also create actual marketing materials. So thanks for staying with me until now. And now, Manan, I'm curious, what do we have?
All right. We've had amazing comments have been coming in, and guys, this is the official Q&A. Let's get started. But first, let me quickly share my screen and go through the lifetime deal that we have for Get It Out. In the meantime, guys, yes, it's marketing on steroids. In the meantime, guys, please ask all your questions because we are about to answer every single question you have, and we're going to end this webinar only when all your questions are answered. So this is Get It Out, guys. That is marketing on steroids. You've been telling it all yourself. So this is where you can get the lifetime deal. That's pitchground.com/product/get-it-out. You can find the link of the product above this video you're watching it on. And the basic plan starts at just $39 lifetime. And we are also having an early bird offer on this plan. This is the early bird offer, guys. And this plan is going to increase its pricing. Yes, you have the early bird offer. And all of these are under early bird offers, guys. This will increase. You can keep watching in one day, 15 hours. This is gonna increase. So this is your chance. This is probably not gonna increase because there's no early bird offer here, but this is gonna increase because it's under early bird offer. Plus. If you go to the deals section, if you use the code, which is Cyber Monday. Yes, our Cyber Monday still sale is ending in one day, 14 hours. So you're getting the early bird offer one, plus you're getting the Cyber Monday offer as well to avail 10% off. Plus, if you're a VIP user, you will get another additional offer, which makes it a no-brainer. So this is currently on offer. This will currently be the best offer that you're gonna get. So this is all the plans that we have. You can ask any questions about the AI limits. You can ask any questions about products, users, etc. We are here to answer every single question you have about the product, about the feature requests, etc. And for feature requests, I would also want you to join the Get It Out uh, group. In the Get It Out group, we have all sorts of feature requests that have been coming in. People have voted on Pably, etc., because people are voting, and these kind of polls actually help team Get It Out determine what kind of integration they would work with first. So your inputs are truly matter in this. So join the group, and that's what this is. So this was Get It Out, guys. Let's now answer all the questions that you have. The roadmap is also posted down there in the comments, so do check it. Stack VIP and Cyber Monday. Absolutely. Such great value. Thank you, Daniel. Pravash, you had a lot of questions. We're going to answer them, all of them. And nicely explained. Thank you, Alex. What is considered as a product in the PG deal? You want to answer this, Dominic?
Got it. So this is a very common question we've been hearing. So let me quickly jump back to what we consider as a product, because by now we have found that the wording product might be a bit misleading. So if I go back to Get It Out here, and when you click this logo at the top left, this is brings you to your dashboard. And each product, maybe a better term would be each business that you want to do marketing for. So let's say I'm a SaaS startup selling whatever SaaS product, then this would be my SaaS, my product that I have. This would be a product inside Get It Out. And this product that I'm marketing then has its own features up here. It has its own design, etc. If you're already an established company and maybe you're having 2 or 3 products that you are selling, 2 or 3 different products in your company, then you would add 3 products. But if you're a marketing agency and you would do marketing for several clients, then each of your clients would be considered one product in Get It Out, right? That's the idea behind it.
Love it. So let's move on to the next question that we have. Kalisa, I hope you got it answered. And the next question we have is, can we change the layout, or just a question on forms? Can we change the layout with custom CSS?
Okay, this is a very good question. And we do not have that option now, to be honest, because the idea is to streamline the process as much as possible. But as I saw my colleagues already answering, we are very happy to add that to our roadmap. And we'd really appreciate if you would give us a bit more details, especially if you have like new ideas, so that we can really understand what you want to do and implement them in the way that you need them. So inside Get It Out, we built in this big feedback button here at the top that leads you directly to our roadmap to see what we already have coming up, into our changelog to look at the past. But also here, you got this request feature button. You click that, and then you can directly put in your idea and give us a bit of context. And then we usually get back very quickly to you to schedule a quick video call to really understand what you're going for. And if you look at the roadmap, plenty of things coming, like the sending to WordPress, new templates that we sort of announced previously, new integrations. And this is where the new stuff will come up.
Perfect. Let's move on to the next question by Sujit Biswas. Do you have a plan to integrate any other email services apart from Mailchimp?
Yes, absolutely. So we just need to start somewhere, right? So in this case, we just opted for the most common one, the world's number one, which is Mailchimp, unfortunately, because I'm a startup too, so I want to help and feature other startups and smaller businesses, right? But now, as many of our early customers have been using Mailchimp, this is where we started, but we will be adding many more. So again, just I mentioned that quickly earlier. If you go to our Facebook group, Marketing for Busy Entrepreneurs, you actually find a current post from yesterday where we are asking you which are your favorite email marketing tools to pick the next to integrate. So it might be ActiveCampaign, might be ConvertKit, or might be one of the smaller ones. And we just take it bit by bit. But again, we also have workarounds. So you create an email and get it out. With one click, you export the HTML and then you import it into practically any email marketing tool out there. So the manual way also works. And in terms of form integrations, yes, just tell us and we are happy to build these next integrations.
Love it, love it. So, Subhajit, you don't essentially need an email marketing integration with your favorite tool to get started right away, because you have the export HTML option. Every popular email marketing tool has the HTML option. So you're not going anywhere. You're covered. You can actually use this feature right away for your email marketing campaigns. For everyone who's watching it, you need not wait for the direct integration. You have the export email HTML option. That's what it is. You can just walk around, and that's what it is. And let me look at the next question. As a course creator who sells digital products, how would that work with the tier limits? With the tier limits of the pitch ground LTD plans.
The AI limits or the text
Oh, yeah.
generation limits. Okay, got it. So if you compare like this AI text generations, like many tools out there, you always see, hey, how many words per month are included? How many tokens per month are included? And there is an important difference between GETitOUT and these other AI writing tools. With the other AI writing tools, every time you want to create text, you want to generate text, you are spending those tokens. Every time you create a short text, long form text, you're spending tokens all over. GETitOUT works differently, because if you look back at this idea of having these building blocks, for example, these main messaging components, these benefits we have here, when you create them, you're spending GETitOUT coins, you're spending those AI tokens, but after that, we save this benefit for you. And each time you generate a new email, you generate a new landing page, we just use these texts and you are spending 0 AI tokens, which means that the amount of AI tokens or geocoins that we have in GETitOUT actually takes you far further than the other AI writing tools. Because for creating a standard email, we basically don't spend any, because we already got these building blocks ready to go. So that's the short answer. And if you have many clients, of course, then Menank, help me out there. Probably one of these agency or even the ultimate plan might be a good idea, because then you got many more of those AI coins that you can spend on all these different clients.
Yes, with the plan E, which is the ultimate plan, you have unlimited products, unlimited users, and 200,000 AI generated words per month, which is a lot for the products that you'll be working on a per month basis. That's what it is. So, yep. There won't be any rollover, guys. I saw the question about rollover as well. There won't be any rollover of the credits. So if there won't be any rollover of the credits, the user's gonna have a question. Is this so will my credits renew per month basis? Absolutely. That's what it is. You're gonna get your credits are gonna renew. That's not just one time credits for sure. So don't worry on that aspect as well. Guys, I get it. I get it. A lot of questions are coming in on that aspect. The credits renew every single month. You don't have to worry about that. So yes, your credits are going to renew every single month. And also a question about Cname and a domain name. So you want to take this up, Dominic?
Okay, so this Cname question, let me phrase it up quickly for the whole group. Cname basically means that you can the landing pages that you would generate and GETitOUT, that you can publish them on your own subdomain, right? Or on your client's subdomain, like lp landing pages .yourclientsdomain.com. This is something we are considering for the future, but to be honest, we do not have it planned for the immediate next months. So yes, we're very open to doing Cname, but in the medium term. The workaround we have for now is twofold. Either if your client or yourself have a WordPress website, we push the page directly on your WordPress hosting. So it doesn't even live on a subdomain, it lives on your main domain, which is actually even better for SEO purposes than having it on a subdomain. And the other option always is downloading the completely ready-to-use HTML code of that landing page and uploading it to a different server. I know you prefer Cname, and we definitely that on our minds, but bear with me for a few months.
Love it, love it. There's also a workaround for this, guys. WordPress integration is the most commonly asked integration, and yes, it's coming up. You can directly one click move to WordPress without any sort of hassle, and that's it. On WordPress, you can host it on your domain, subdomain, wherever you want to host it on. It's totally up to you. So that's what it is. WordPress integration will totally solve this up. And if you don't want to wait for WordPress integration, you want to use it right away, the HTML export HTML integration is already live. You can just export it as HTML and use it. That's what it is. You can already use it. And if I've used all the AI credits, is there a way to buy those AI credits again? That's
So
the next
we won't
question.
let you hanging there. So no worries at all. We have until now we have not had a single client who actually reached that limit. But I mean, like, why wouldn't we sell you more, right? So no worries. Just in the very rare case that this should happen, just you get in touch with us and we'll get you sorted. So no worries there.
Guys, this is not the regular short copy, long copy generation tool that you're having. So no person till now has ever gone across the limit. So no worries on that front. And that's gonna be that's what we're gonna say. And yes, James, you can definitely get more credits, but but you're not gonna get across the limits. That's what it is. And non-software question. Curious, what does the GIO logo represent? I think this is those get it out coins, I believe, which are denoting the AI aspect.
You mean the logo, this little colorful building blocks we got there? What this logo represents? You mean these colorful ones, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, it's like it represents two things. Like if you have seen wireframes of how marketers would build websites, right? They sometimes, they make these funny pictures here. Yeah, we draw one for you, like how this sometimes looks like, right? The hero section, then there's an image over here, and then some text. So it looks like that sometimes, right? But it's
Yes.
a wireframe. So the logo, first of all, represents that wireframe. That GETitOUT helps you put together the correct sections, modules, etc., so that your page is perfectly optimized for conversions. But these blocks at the same time represent our marketing building blocks, right? This really unique idea of GETitOUT, of creating buyer personas with pains and goals, linking them to benefits, and then putting also these smaller blocks together into your actual marketing material. So it represents both. That's the idea.
Love it. And yes, people have a question. Can you edit the text after creating with the AI? 100%. You can always give the touch you want. There's not like we're just gonna lock it up. No way, guys. Come on. Don't
Right.
expect that. Yeah. Um, and a user says, if your course creators and each course are from different verticals, we need to create a landing page for each course. Will one code be enough? I would say, since you are targeting different courses and each course would be a different product in itself, what you need to be doing is having one code won't be enough for you. You should be going towards either plan B. Let me quickly share my screen once again. So let's take one course as one product essentially, and that's where you got to be targeting. So if
Perfect.
you're having multiple courses, which you just said it in the comment, one code is not clearly not enough for you. So you should go for the more plans. If you're having more than three courses, you should definitely go for plan C. This is where I think you will be sufficient if you're having less than 10 products, which is 10 courses in your lingo. So, but this is like 30 products, which can mean 30 courses for you. And this is unlimited if you don't want or to go through all the hassle. And that's what this is. So I hope that explains you. And let me see another questions out there. How many AI credits does a solopreneur need? Sammy, Really easy question. If you have one product, then it's fine. You just
Yeah.
need the basic plan. That's what it is. And let me tell you guys, products can be removed, and you can go. You can do another product as well. So it's not like you just add one product and you're done. Your products can be customized. Products can be removed. But do note that once you remove a product, all the data that's been generated for the product, the landing pages, the marketing materials, the emails, etc., every single thing would be removed. So keep in mind about that. And if you are just going with the base plan and then trying to remove, re-add more products, it's up to you. But there's that facility for sure, Sam. And since you said how many AI credits does a solopreneur need, it totally depends on products. If as a solopreneur you're selling multiple products, you definitely need a much bigger plan than the base plan out there. That's all I can say. So it
Yeah.
totally depends on the products that you're having, Sammy.
And again, we have not seen yet a client who has reached the limit of those AI credits. Because again, you don't generate the texts all over. GetItOut stores these building blocks for you, and then you just reuse them and put them together later. This is why you need far less of these AI credits with GetItOut than you would need with other AI writing tools. This is very different in how GetItOut works. So if you just have one product just starting out, well, then smallest plan is perfectly fine for you, because now I just saw the comment. Now I finally understand what you meant by what does get it out mean. And one of your comments actually guessed it right. It just means, hey, we want to help you get it out there, get your product out there, get the word out there, right? Because this is, if I may quickly explain that, this is our mission. I've run two SaaS businesses, like one with 25 employees, the other one with 10 employees. So small and medium-sized businesses is what I've always been in myself and what I've worked with my whole life. And I've seen that marketing is a real struggle for many of these small and medium-sized businesses. And this is what we set out with Get It Out, to help all these founders, entrepreneurs, NGOs to actually get the word out, to foster their cause, get their great products out there, to help them. This is the mission. We want to empower small and medium-sized businesses and NGOs to get out there and to find their clients or their supporters.
Yes, yes. And we are getting multiple questions on this topic. Before we remove products, can we save or download them all?
You can, of course, download it all that you have generated. You have seen that before. There's like this, just to ease your minds. So I'm going to show you that here so you don't have to believe me. So you got the websites here. Again, this is all the websites I've generated. So you just click whatever website you have, you go in there, and then you see here, there's the export HTML button. You just click that, and you export the HTML to your computer, and you've got it. Same goes for emails. So here, same thing. Let's go to this review email. That was the one. Just hit the export button. There's the download HTML, and you can take the materials out there because we generated them for you to send out. So no problem.
Yes, yes, Aristotle and other users who've been asking this, which is Satya. Yes, you can download them all if you want to remove the product and etc. You can 100% download them all and remove the product in case you're doing it. Absolutely, everything is downloadable, which we just showed you live. So, moving on, I hope Aristotle and Satya, your questions are answered. Feel free to follow up if it's not, because we are here to answer all your questions, and also the giveaway is happening, guys. I haven't forgotten it. Don't worry. Don't worry. And yes, your landing page is mobile optimized for sure. We are in 2021, almost 2022, and if you don't talk about mobile optimization is compulsory. So don't worry on that front either. Don't worry on that front. It is mobile optimized. Yes.
So let's
Let
have a quick
me.
look. I don't want to keep you waiting. Just go here. Let's go for an iPhone 8 Plus, and you see here, it's
It
all
looks
nice.
great. It looks great too. Yeah.
So no worries at all. Automatically out of the box. Nothing to do there.
Amazing. All right. So we have a nice question which I just saw. Irtaza asks, can we stack different blocks to make a even bigger landing page?
Oh, you mean like take like using the existing blocks we have and then put them together? This
Yes.
is not possible yet because the templates are like ready to go. But as I said, we're adding new templates literally every week. So if you need a more complex page that is comprised of more different modules, just hit us, right? The email address is always in the program, templates@getitout.io. Just tell us what this new template, this more complex page should be like, and we can throw it together for you. So that then this template becomes available directly in GetItOut and can be generated in an optimized way so that the content actually flows through these different parts that you want to put together. So easiest thing would be just tell us what these parts should be, and then we can create a specific template for you.
If there's a, please contact Dominic and Karen and whole their team inside their Facebook group. They're more than happy. Otherwise, you can just mail them at support@careout.io, and they're super responsive. You'll see that. And even with the plan A, guys, there's a question that can we replace our product with the plan A? Absolutely. There's no worries on that front either. Even with the base plan, which is plan A, you can replace your product. But if you're replacing your product, download all of it. Otherwise, you'll just lose all the data. And nobody has crossed the AI limits. Once again, I'm telling this out. You can just or see it out, try it out for yourself, because this is not like those traditional AI tools where you hit the limit real fast. It's about the product, and once already it's generated, it's not like it's gonna reuse the credits once again. It's just done, and that's what it is. Let me move to another question. Any plan to add payment gateways integration? Asked by Unish.
Okay, that's a good question. We have come across a similar questions in the course of the past few days, which is, can I put my own widgets on these pages? And this ties in with that. And we are currently evaluating which types of widgets we are going to allow. And now to tie this together, you have like these payment widgets, right? You got these pay buttons that you can embed. You might have SamCard out there has these payment buttons. Podia, course creation software has payment buttons. Stripe offers these. And what we are currently fleshing out, currently considering doing, is allowing you, instead of using our own call to action forms, actually allowing you to put these embeds, these widgets on the pages. And this can be for example, a simple widget like this Calendly scheduling widget, right? If you want to build a landing page that has your calendar on it and people can directly pick the date, this would be a widget. But a small checkout or payment button would be a very similar widget. So this is our idea, and that's what we're currently fleshing out. So again, if you can give us more details in terms of which payment buttons or gateways this would be, just hit us, give us all the information so we can sort of build out this feature over the next few months in a better way. Because I love this widget idea because it makes the pages much more flexible. Like I, for example, already waiting for this Calendly widget integration to offer these, hey, schedule a meeting with Dominic or schedule a free strategy session if you're a service provider, right? Or just buy this lead magnet, embed a buy button there.
Love it. And moving on to the next question out here. If we get the plan A, can we get a free Get Out mug?
Okay.
People seem
Well,
to love the Get Out mug for some reason. Really
okay.
interesting.
Well, we'll see to that. It depends on where on earth you are.
It's
Let's
hard to
just
fulfill a mug. That's what it is. But let's look into that. We might do a giveaway in the Get It Out Facebook group as well. Let's see. Let's
that we
talk
can
about.
definitely do.
Yeah.
Oh, we also got the merch, right? So if you want to be one of those, we have these great shirts with that logo on them here, right?
Oh, love it.
So yeah, you
100%.
can
We're gonna be
have a nice
doing
one.
this March. We're gonna be doing this March giveaway for sure in the Get It Out Facebook group. So please join it, guys. Please join the Facebook group by which is the Marketing for Busy Entrepreneurs by Get It Out, and we'll be doing special giveaways inside the Get It Out group inside the Get It Out group, exclusive to Get It Out group. So just join it and participate in these polls, because these polls, as you can see here, people are voting down their favorite integrations, and it helps the Get It Out team to work on the features that you guys are most excited about. That's what this is. So let's move on to the next question out there. Guys, I promise. Let's get done with the questions, and we're gonna jump onto the giveaway. There's nothing else. I'm also I'm also sick, so yeah. I want I want to get this done really soon and have sleep because it's almost midnight over here, and that's what it is.
Okay.
What is that?
Well, that's unfortunately I can't have this sent through the system here, but like I need these as well. If I'm talking so much, like without these, I wouldn't be living here. So
Oh, amazing, amazing. More merch,
okay,
more
get
merch.
well soon.
Love it. Thank you so much. And all right, Tim Gossett has a question. I suspected this question was answered, but I couldn't log in until now. With the unlimited plan, am I understanding correctly that we can give clients their own login and independent workspace?
Okay, this is a very good question. Something we had initially not thought about, but this question has been raised a few, well, more than a few times over the past weeks. So we are currently definitely building that out. So currently, let me explain to you how it works now and what we are thinking of doing. How it works now is that GetItOut has team features. So let's say you're an agency or you're a growing business, and you can invite all your colleagues, all your team members to GetItOut. So all of them can log in and access, the building blocks, the text, and everything that's inside GetItOut. And shows that you have a visual for that. That's the team tab here, and you see that's the invite user button. You can invite the amount of users that are contained in your plan. Currently, all the users that you invite, you can have different roles like viewers, editors, admins with different rights. But currently, these can see all the products that are here. And this is why
Okay.
we have received that question several times. They get access to all the products. But if you're an agency and you want to invite your clients, you only want to give them access to their business, right? To their
True.
product workspace. So we understand that. And we did the proof of concept this week, actually. So the proof of concept is done. We know how to do it. So this will definitely be integrated into GetItOut. And this will be really cool because now, if you include your clients, you can actually make your own lives a bit easier because, hey, invite your clients and ask your client, right? Ask your client to fill out these features here. Well, your
Oh, I
client knows
love this.
that's the idea. So give them, for example, access here, but maybe do not give them access to or just viewer access to the benefits, because this is what you would provide as an agency, as a marketing freelancer, right? So that's the client access idea. So again, proof of concept is done, uh, and we will be integrating that.
This is amazing, guys. This is a big news. We are announcing it right now here in the webinar. It was not announced to us before. So you will be getting that feature, especially agencies who want to give out a separate, uh, for their client, separate workspace for their client. You can 100% do that, where your client will only have access to their materials. Love this question, Tim. Again, thanks to all the community who's been asking such questions. This is what this is. Daniel says you absolutely got the agency need. This will take the product to a whole new level. Truly, truly, and that's why get out on a lifetime deal. Take advantage of the early bird offer. Take advantage of the 10% Cyber Monday deal that's going on. Take advantage of the VIP that you have and stack up all the discounts and get a massive discount on Get It Out. That's what this is. And this is a remarkable product and a great VFM deal. Pravash Chandra, who's been active, super active in this webinar and asking a lot of questions. Amazing. Amazing. Tim Gossett, I'm glad. I'm glad I answered your question. Uh, Very excited to try it out. Absolutely. And let me move to the next questions, guys. Are integrations available for our plans? Yes, we're not going to limit you with the features on every single plan. Yes, guys, people are finding plan A is like too good to be true and all that. Yes, it is. You get all the features with every single plan. We're not limiting out. You get everything. So don't worry. Don't worry. And let me move to different questions. And do you use GPT-3 or your own customized AI?
Okay. I wish, but like you can probably imagine that we've been quite busy at actually creating this get it out process and then creating this sort of simplified, we're making this really easy. So what we do is we use JPT. There's GPT-3, there's GPT-J, there's different versions of this great JPT AI for those who are a bit into that area. And this is what we are using. So this is the world's most advanced text generation AI, which we sort of fine tune for our use cases. So this is how this is done, so that we can actually focus on the unique features of Get It Out, which is having these building blocks and creating these beautiful marketing materials for you, which are ready to use. So this is our focus, and things like the AI, well, they are ready to use out there.
Love it, love it. Let me move to this important question, which is where do you host your data and what are the privacy and security features?
Okay, that's a good question. So, complete transparency here. We run on Google's data centers, and we completely rely on their services. So we don't have any services here like in the back of my room or any server standing, nothing there. It's industry-grade Google, industry-leading Google security, Google authentication, Google databases, Google CDN to power these landing pages. So you will see they are lightning fast because they run on Google's worldwide CDN, for example, as does our whole application. Our whole application scales limitless because it's built on Google's serverless infrastructure, actually. So hoping that many of you guys join in, which would mean, hey, thousands and thousands of new pages created in 1 minute. No problem at all. It's Google's scaling infrastructure. So, and this also answers your sort of privacy concerns. So if you have, well, to be honest there, if you have like these HIPAA compliance requests, for example, for patient data, etc., if you want to go that far, I got to be honest and say, no, we do not have this extreme level, right? If you want to have medical data, medical information in there, right? This really crazy stuff. That's not possible. But apart from that, all is good, and Get It Out is based out of Europe, actually. So we need to follow European laws. And as you know, in terms of GDPR being a European invention that annoys the heck out of all of us, we need to comply with that. So you're good.
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. So that's GDPR you heard from Dominic. And are we answered? Are we answered any question? Did we leave out any question, guys? Because if we didn't, it's time to move to the giveaway. Please tell us if we left out any questions, and if we left out any questions, please ask in the Marketing for Busy Entrepreneurs Facebook group, because we are ready to answer every single question out there. So we're going to answer all the questions if we left out all such questions. Can we share the URL or draft versions? Okay.
Draft versions. No, to answer that, you cannot. This is what you would use to invite your team members to, or like as soon as we got that built out, that you can invite your clients to their specific products there. You just invite the users in to Get It Out, and then they can look at the draft versions, right? Pure drafts from inside. So we do not have draft sharing yet, because sharing a draft URL basically is a public URL, right? Because I know it's easy to send this out, not yet in, but if that's something important, we can definitely post a feature request, put it on the roadmap, and maybe get this done somewhere down the road.
Love it, love it. And Evans has this question he asked in the start. What kind of analytics and traffic attribution is possible if someone is running Facebook ads?
Okay, so currently you can, for example, just paste in your Google Analytics ID. You just paste your ID in once, and then we'll add Google Analytics, your Google Analytics, of course, your code, to all the landing pages. And we are also currently adding more pixels, so Facebook pixel, LinkedIn tracking code coming very soon as well. So again, set it and forget it. When you set up your product, again, well, you don't have to believe me. Let me show you. So here, this is the website part. When you create your landing pages and websites, go to settings, and down here, we got the tracking part. Currently, you can put in your Google Analytics tracking ID, as I said, automatically added to all the pages. And soon the same thing will happen with Facebook pixel and the other common tracking codes here.
Love it, love it. Evans, I hope that answers your question. And if it doesn't, please follow up. We would love to answer, and we would not want to leave out any single question out there. That's what it is. We want to answer every single question that's out there. So a lot of compliments about for Dominic out there on the way of how he's explaining. Amazing, amazing. And I've answered course creator, I've answered product, I've answered multiple items in e-commerce website. Arun, you need multiple products. That would be make your life easy for you. But if you want to generate, delete, etc., it would make your life harder. That's what I can say. So get a bigger plan since you are having multiple products, is what I can say. And get your message out. Exactly, Mayur. That's what it is. Get your message out with Get It Out. So since you guessed it right, I would like to give Mayur the another. I would like to give Mayur the lifetime deal of Get It Out. Congratulations, Mayur. If you're here right now, say hi. And if you're not here, you would miss out on this. I would pass it on to somebody else. Since you guessed it right, since you are so active, since you guessed the name right and etc., this is what it is. And Mayur, if you're here, say hi. That's what it is. Can we download contact information for offline conversion? Is the next
I
question.
guess in this case, we did read your mind. So again, this conf data is in our call to action section, which represents all the forms, right? So here we have this contact form, whatever lead generation form you have. And you see down here, this is where your audience, where we can store all the form submissions. And you see here on the right, this is the export audience button. So you can directly download your CSV file and then import that into whatever spreadsheet, Excel, Google Sheets, or other marketing solution there. So directly export that without any problems. And I just came across one question, someone who said, well, is Get It Out more for landing pages? Does it excel on landing pages, or also lead generation for traditional businesses? And the answer is definitely also for just lead generation and traditional businesses. And why is that? When you set up your business here inside Get It Out, remember we have this 1, 2, 3-step process. So also as a standard established business, brick and mortar business, you want people to schedule calls with you. You need landing pages, right, to schedule these calls, for example. Hey, you put in your services or your features, you define the buyer persona, build out the benefits, and then you create the corresponding websites and landing pages. Because we have this 3-step process, Get It Out automatically adapts to your industry and to your buyer personas. That's the secret sauce that's happening here.
Love it, love it. So let me another question by Marcel. Can we use this for CBD brands?
Ooh, now I will need a hint. CBD. What would
So
that be?
CBD oil is what which is cannabis oil, oil made from cannabis, etc.
Ooh,
Basically
okay.
used for calming, basically used
Oh,
for
okay.
as a supplements,
Okay.
etc.
So you see, I might not have used that. Well, probably the answer would be no. We do have a challenge here. Just again, we need to get everything right in terms of being legally right. And what you can do with Get It Out, of course, is you can create your websites and landing pages, but you can publish them on Get It Out. So we also need to take part of that responsibility of the content that gets published. So again, complete transparency here. So our terms of service obviously say that you may not publish any hateful, discriminating content that is connected with arms, etc. And the CBD part might be on the gray line there. So I'm not against that at all. So don't get me wrong. I just don't know where it falls on this sort of really legal line that we have defined there. But of course, we want to keep out, and definitely going to do everything to keep out, harmful, discriminating, and other content that should not be there. Wrong. False
Love
information.
it, love it, Marcel. I hope that answers your question. And with this, we've answered almost every single question out there. We have one final question, and after this is the giveaway, guys. And the one final question that we are having is, what is the 3-year plan for a Get It Out? Where does Dominic see Get It Out in the span of 3 years? Really interesting
No.
question out there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Okay, well, let me maybe get back to our mission, right? To empower entrepreneurs, small businesses, and NGOs to get their word out, to get their marketing out there, right? And nowadays, unfortunately, it's not sufficient to just have a good idea for a good product, for a good service, but you need to be proficient in all these different online marketing channels, right? You need to get your website right, your online funnels, you need to get your social media right. Maybe if you're more of a brick and mortar business, you need printed flyers that you might be handing out, right? There's so more many things that you need in marketing, and I want to get it out to be this companion for these businesses, the marketing companion that sort of accompanies them the whole way with all the different marketing materials they might think of. What, a need to print a business card? Well, click there, get a printed business card if you need that, right? So to really cover the whole marketing aspect of things, make marketing accessible for everyone who wants to build a business, an NGO, make an impact. And we got a long way to go to still, to really flesh this out and deliver, really deliver on that promise to offering the whole marketing package. That's the idea.
Love it, love it. And since this question is truly amazing, since you're asking about the vision and etc., we would like to give the people who asked this question. So we would like to give this guy the Get It Out lifetime deal. That's what it is. And the winner is Marcel Christie. Congratulations. So Marcel, you asked this question where you asked this question about what does Get It Out plan to build in 3 years. So congratulations, Marcel. If you're still in the webinar, say hi, and I would happy to give it out, give out a lifetime deal for Get Out. So Marcel, if you're in the webinar, say hi. I would want to see that. Otherwise, I would like to give it to the active members who are active here over here. Oh, yes, Marcel is already here. So congratulations, Marcel. Marcel, all you have to do is take a screenshot of this, send it to support@pitchground.com, and there our support team will handle the price. Mayur, you can also do the same. Take a screenshot, take a video, etc. Send it out, send it to our support team, and our support will get you the lifetime deal of Get It Out. That's what it is. And if you have any more questions, please reach out to me. I would love to answer all of it. Please allow our support 5 days or to 7 days, because we have thousands of support queries that have been coming in. And honestly, it's a lot of days, I know, but yep, please allow us some time. But all the giveaway winners, since I announced it live, we're gonna get it. Don't worry on that front at all. And let me note down Marcel. Yes, that's the third winner. So first winner is Jean, second winner is Mayur, third winner is Marcel. So 3 done. 2 more to go. 2 more giveaways, guys. 2 more people are winning over here. And let's do this. So let me see what we are there. So many giveaways. Wow, absolutely, Abdul. Team Get It Out has been so generous with all the giveaways out here. They're like, we love the users. We love the response that the PitchGround community is showing. We love it when they are interacting in their own Facebook group, which is Marketing for Busy Entrepreneurs by Get It Out. So yes, that's what this is. And another question that's been coming in: what is the backup of this company? What's like the financial backup? Maybe they want to know more about you, Dominic. Please tell us about your background, etc.
Okay. Well, again, transparency here. As I said, for the first part of my life, I have run 2 software businesses, a online CRM software tool, and an app for document synchronization. And I've sold both of these companies like 2 years ago. Sort of took a break, took a sabbatical, and then I thought, okay, what am I going to do? So, as you can probably imagine, I got bored. So I couldn't sort of resist jumping back in the SaaS game, because it's just like there's 2 things I have a passion for, which is, well, one passion is marketing, the other passion is building those SaaS products. So after selling these 2 companies, I was fortunate to be able to found Get It Out myself. So there are no loans. It's sane. We're standing well, all good, and we are in for the long run. Because if I'm honest, you see, the past companies I had, the CRM company, CRM software, right, where you manage your client, you manage your offers and all that stuff. This nowadays, this is a commodity tool, right? There's like so many CRMs out there, boring. You can't really make an impact with that. But as I going back to this vision, with Get It Out, we really have this idea of empowering from the solopreneurs that one of you guys were asking questions before, to startups, small businesses, NGOs, to enable them to make an impact. So there's a real idea behind that. I see Get It Out as something that can really enable and empower people to get out there, right? This is the idea. So you're in for the long run, everything well, we have no problems in working. And if you want to see that we actually are moving forward, you can also see some proof of that. If you go in Get It Out, click on the feedback button and maybe look back on the change log, for example. And then you can see all the things we've been building over the past months. So you see there's lots of things happening there that help us move forward. So hope that answers your question.
Love it. Love it, guys. With over a decade of experience, and also you can see how organized is Dominic with all the change logs, the proof of concept. You already know that Dominic is here for the long run, and that's what it is. Thank you so much for asking that question, Arun Kishan. I totally get it where the question is coming from. This is like a general notion that's happening out in the LTD space right now. And Jason over here says, I'd be happy with a mug. However, a lifetime deal would be awesome too. So, Jason, here's what we're going to do. And I'm going to add in an extra winner. I originally felt it's only for two more winners. I only thought, okay, 5 winners out there. But let's add in the 6th winner. You, Jason, win a Pitch Ground t-shirt. I would actually make it a Get It Out t-shirt. Since you're like a Get It Out fan, I would make it a Get It Out t-shirt, Jason. Congratulations. So I'm going to contact you, Jason. So feel free to, I'll message you out there, and I'm going to contact you to win so that you can get your Get It Out t-shirt. That's what it is, guys. So Jason, congratulations for winning the Get It Out t-shirt. Guys, 2 more winners to go. Let's do it. This is like a marathon of giveaways that Get It Out team has planned for you guys, and love Get It Out team, guys, for this. So great. Let's do it. Yes, so Sammy, this is all random. I'm randomly picking all questions. I'm randomly adding new winners out here, randomly generating new stuff out here. That's what it is. So, Jason, congratulations for that. So, then let me move to the another question out here. And there's a question that's coming in by Nagesh. Can we know your competitors and what is your USP over competitors? Nagesh, we want your help on this. Till now, I personally haven't found a competitor that does it all. So we 100% want your help on this to show us a competitor for Get It Out. Because Get It Out in itself, when I first saw it, it's a unique product that has come out. And honestly, there's no other product that is using AI to generate the writing of the marketing materials, writing of the text, writing of the emails, generating landing pages on autopilot, generating all the marketing materials, etc., like presentations that have been coming in, plus the moving on to WordPress and all of it. I've never seen in any such tool till date. At PitchGround, I see so many demos that come in, but using AI to generate all of this with GPT-3, I've seen GPT-3 generate, text, short form, long form copy, but this is taking it to the next level. That's what it is. That's what Get It Out is. And honestly, you help us if you find a competitor. We would love to see who are our competitors, all right? Because it's a unique tool in itself. And all the future updates are included. Don't worry on that front. All the future updates are included. Until date, I've interacted with all the pitch grounders who've been joining this webinar. They haven't seen any similar tool out there that does what Get It Out does. So it's quite a unique tool in itself. Absolutely. So regarding future updates, guys, let me tell you, most of the updates would be included, but in future, there would be some updates which should be like the premium of it, which should be related to the enterprise, etc., which might cost an extra recurring credits. So any LTD company, from what I've seen, what happens is with those extra credits and etc., you don't get those updates. So if it's sustainable and if it's all the future updates are by default included, no worries on that front. But sustainability also comes into play. So some future updates may cost money, may cost extra recurring credits and etc. So we would they would be limited to the enterprise or the MRR. Just want to put it out in right now in the webinar. But all the most of the future updates are totally included. WordPress integration, etc. Even from the plan A, guys, don't worry. Okay, you're not missing out on anything as of now. But sustainability, I just had to say this so that you have clear expectations on what you're getting. So, um, can we upgrade in the future, Pravesh? You can. I would say, and if you're under 60 days, you can definitely process the refund to the wallet and upgrade. That's what I can see. But from based on the data, I'm not making this up. Most users are already buying the plan E, which is unlimited products, the ultimate plan. So I'm confident that if you're already talking about updates right here in the chat, you're definitely going to process a refund and again upgrade it to a bigger plan. But what's going to happen is you're going to use the Cyber Monday discount. You're going to lose the early bird offer that's been going on. So it's up to you. If it's under 60 days, you can definitely do that. No worries on that front. It is a yes. I had to clarify it because you guys are the first supporters. You guys are the building blocks of Get It Out, is what I can say. Who are building Get It Out from the ground up, who are giving all the feature suggestions. So you guys are the best. Join the community. That's what I can say. Can I get more info on the agency plan features? Please, it's truly simple. Agency plan is you're getting unlimited projects, unlimited users, and so you can also add your client out there if it's unlimited users, is what I can say. And each client can have their own this thing. Right now, it's not live. You can definitely add your client right now, but right now they can see all the products that are there. So in future, what happens is we are limiting the user to we are limiting the client to that particular project alone. It's coming. You got to give their team a little bit of time because it's a new feature. They didn't think about agency features before until you ask such questions. So they're working on it. The proof of concept is ready. You're gonna get it. The update is for sure coming. No issue on that front. So this is what it is. This is what the agency plan is. Feel free to ask your more questions. Yep, this is what the agency plan ultimately is, but this is the ultimate plan. Both come under agency, but both plans, you can replace the products. If at a time you cannot work on 30 products, it's fine. You can replace the products and etc. Let me move on to the next question. Can we generate funnels in future, like how we do it with landing pages?
Yes. You asked for what is Get It Out going to do in 3 years. So this ties in with that question. You've already seen when I generated this email series, right? So just you pick a few building blocks and we generate the whole 5-part email series to onboard your users. And actually, rather sooner than later, so I guess probably by spring next year, so I guess by February, March maybe, we will also be able to generate these integrated campaigns. Remember earlier I showed you the reviews landing page to ask people for reviews, but I also showed you the email that you can send out as a newsletter to ask for these reviews, right? So again, this is a very simple funnel, of course, but it's a funnel. So you can see we have these different building blocks. And again, by spring next year, we will be able to generate these materials at once for you, right? So you got landing page, the email, the next landing page, the next email, these things tying in with each other. So the basis of Get It Out supports that already. You've seen this in the email series. We can create several materials at once. We just sort of got so much to do, adding these templates for you, building it out. But the technology was conceived, was developed to support exactly that.
All right. So moving on to the next question. Let's do a giveaway and then we'll ask this question. So giveaway right now, just type in, what do we do, Dominic? All up to you right now. I've been doing all of it right now. All up to you. Please be creative.
Oh,
It's
how
all yours.
about marketing ninja this time? So you become a marketing ninja.
Great. So type in marketing ninja in the chat, guys. Type in marketing ninja. Let's see who wins. Let's see who wins. Type in marketing ninja. It's not Get Out. Type in marketing ninja. And
Okay, sorry for picking that, but I always wonder how to spell that actually as well myself.
all right, all right, all right.
And you know
So
what,
many.
Minang? You should actually say, "Wow, those people, you guys, you stuck with us for almost 2 hours." So I think this is like absolutely incredible. Like I've hardly had any webinars going 2 hours, right?
Truly, truly, truly. So so many comments actually. Oh my goodness, so many comments, guys. No double entries, guys. No cheating. We have giveaways. So yeah, no cheating. Yeah, and Sammy Kwang, I see that you're here. So Sammy, please say hi if to claim your lifetime deal. And since I've announced it, if you're here, if you say hi, I'm gonna announce you as a giveaway winner of this, and you can. Yes, Sammy Kong is here. Congratulations, Sammy. You have won the lifetime deal for Get It Out. So please email a support at pitchground.com, and you can claim your prize. I'm also noting it down. So you are not going anywhere. You're locked in. Perfect. So that's Sammy Kwong, and we have one more giveaway remaining. The last person who's gonna win, and this is honestly making me excited as well. Last question. Lol, they're cheating. No, don't worries, don't worries. Events, we are seeing that. We are 100% seeing it, and no issues on that front. Only one question counts, and no, 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 no. What do we do next? What do we do next for the giveaway? Since we announced, so the total roster comes here like this: Gene, Mayur, Marcel, Sammy, and Jason, who won the shot, the Get Out shot. That's only been won by Jason. Jason, you have a unique, unique giveaway you won. So all right, so let's move to the next question. Not next question, next giveaway. Sorry, since all the questions have been answered. All right, what do we do next for Dominic? Please tell me.
Oh, another word. Oh my gosh. Um,
Not another word. If you want to, like, do anything else.
what we do?
Be
Okay,
creative. Be
okay.
creative.
What could we do for the? Um, maybe you just, but because it's like we're building templates right now. So maybe if you just post, say, hey, I want to win, and then you just add the template or the website that you would like to build. Like, I want to win a product landing page. I want to win this. So we directly know what to build for you guys.
That's a bit complicated for the last winner.
Okay, so you do something easier. Like my brain has
That's
run
a bit
hot in the
complicated.
meantime.
Fira, I also see a question. I'm going to answer it, and then I would end it. So, basically, just type in what do you think about the product, Justin. What do you think? What do you think about the product? That's what it is. Just type in. Is it a good, bad? You like it? You improve it, and etc. Just type in your honest. Uh, you just type in your honest thoughts about the product. I'm going to give you 2 minutes until then. Just type in your honest thoughts about the product, honest thoughts about the webinar, etc. And until then, I would like to take Fira Lasa's question. Can you compare Get It Out with Crawl IQ?
I gotta admit, I do not know. I'm not so conscious of what crawl IQ actually does. It sounds to me like it researches, and like crawling sounds to me like looking at the pages, surfacing data. Menang, can you help me out? Crawl IQ?
Yes. So this is Crawl IQ. I'm looking at it, and it generates answers. It's a market research tool out there which takes the niche, which does A and B testimonials and etc. But
Understandable.
I don't think it generates the landing pages. I don't think it generates all of the marketing materials that Get It Out generates. Feel free to let us know, because that would truly help us. But I'm looking at it, and it just says it generates content but not landing pages and etc. So that would be the comparison, Fira. I hope that answers.
Yeah, so I see it's got it here as well. So it looks text focused. So it goes directly on pure on text generation, right? So we would go
Yes,
one
yes.
step further. So text is good, but if you want to have a landing page, you need to know, hey, which elements would go where, right? Like the social proof element, the call to action element, etc. So, and then you need to place this together. So creating the actual marketing materials is actually much more complex than just coming up with the text, right? It starts with the foundation, the structure, etc. So I guess like in terms of the materials, we would be different. And then also in terms of these marketing building blocks that Get It Out has, right? So that you build your marketing foundation from the ground up, laying the buyer personas, the features, mixing them together for benefits, and then building upon that. This is a unique process that we follow, this 1, 2, 3 step process we've been going through. And I imagine that this probably is different, but again, haven't seen the tool from the inside. So just as a first glance at Crawlake.
Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. And let's move to the last giveaway, since our all your entries have come in, all your thoughts have been coming in. I see every single thought that has been coming in on our Facebook page, Facebook group, etc. Guys, don't worry. I'm looking at all of it as Dominic was answering it, and I see everything. So I'm only going to choose one winner. That's what it is. We've already given out a lot. So I'm going to choose a great stuff, guy. I'm also getting good comments. Don't worry. I see all your comments, Rayo, as well. Pratik, no, you're doing multiple entries. Don't worry. I see your. I saw your first comment, second comment, and third comment as well. No multiple entries, but yes. Let me look at it. This is tough. So many comments, guys. This is tough. This is tough. So I see this comment about blue ocean for the product. No one is doing this, and it will be hard for something to copy. So we're gonna. I think this was done by Evans. So congratulations, Evans. You win the lifetime deal for Get It Out. Yes, that's right, Evans. Congratulations for that winning the lifetime deal for Get It Out, and you can. That's what it is. Congratulations, Evans. You're here. Great. Evans, please contact our support and you're going to win. I've also noted down your name and that's what it is. So, congratulations, Evans. You are amazing. So, this is, I'm going to announce all the winners right now. Jean, Mayur, Marcel, Sammy, Evans, and the special winner of the coveted Get Out t-shirt, which nobody has won till date, is Jason Brockman. So that's what it is. That's a special giveaway that nobody has won. So you guys, rest of them who won are getting LTDs, but Jason has won the covered t-shirt. Perfect. More giveaways, guys. For those of you who didn't win, you can go ahead and buy the lifetime deal. I get it. You can go ahead and buy the lifetime deal. Otherwise, you can also join the Marketing for Busy Entrepreneurs group. Get it out. Karen would be pasting the link out there in the chat. Join the Facebook group, which is here. It's a public group. You can just check it. You can join it. You can. We're gonna do more giveaways here. Yes, the giveaways doesn't end here. We're gonna do more giveaways, more merch, more LTD giveaways here as well. So, guys, we're not going anywhere. You can just join this Facebook group. More giveaways are going to happen inside this group only. So that's what it is. Grab your lifetime deal if you haven't won, because we have early bird offer. We have the Cyber Monday code that's been there. Use code Cyber Monday. You see the pop-up popping in anytime soon. Yes, use code Cyber Monday and also take advantage of the early bird prices that we are having right now. And that's what it is. They're ending. Do take advantage and do choose your plan that you want. Create new features. You're gonna love this tool, and that's what this is. If you have more questions, feel free to ask it in the Facebook group. Feel free to ask it in the discussions tab. We would love to answer all of it. Perfect. Sammy, I'm going to contact you since you're confused. No worry. And let's do it. Basically, you have to contact support@pitchground.com to claim your prize. Perfect. So those are the 6 winners that we have announced. And I think that's it for this webinar. Thank you so much for joining in, guys. It's been amazing. Dominic, thank you so much for taking out your time and showing us through the tool. And thank you so much for all the amazing comments, your honest views about the product, honest views about the kind of things you're having, the kind of questions you asked. Amazing. I know we might have missed 1 or 2 questions out there. Apologies for that, but do ask it in the group. We would love to answer it ASAP. Absolutely. No question leaves unanswered. This Get It Out. We've just clocked into 2 hours in the webinar. All the people who are watching this, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah.
No, thank you so much to Menang for staying up late and walking us through it. So thank you all for staying like 2 hours with us. Again, for me, really amazing that you had so many questions. So thank you so much for your interest. Love that. And really, again, post your comments on the Facebook group if we left any. And more than happy to welcome and to see you on the other side inside Get It Out. So thank you so much from my end as well.
There's a lot of marketing tools out there, but this one is really blowing my mind. What's going on, guys? This is Val from PitchGround. Everybody says you should have a marketing strategy, and this is valid for any kind of business. Of course, you say we are all born marketing experts, or not. If you know all those big words like sales funnel, conversion rate, buyer persona, lead generation, you are definitely the best in class at web design, and your writing skills are surely well deserving of a Pulitzer Prize. I'm really surprised you are still watching this. And if you are not a rocket scientist, but just an ordinary guy like me, you'd be happy if someone would take you by the hand and lead you through all that marketing stuff, define your perfect line, write marketing texts for you, build a website and landing pages, create signatures for your emails, and do all those things. PitchGround brings you a perfect tool that does all that marketing job for you. Because why not? GETitOUT is an all-in-one marketing builder that takes the guesswork out of marketing. Give your inputs, find your ideal clients, create irresistible messages, and generate marketing materials. GETitOUT will guide you through each step of the process. You first will build a strong marketing foundation to stand out from your competition. Then generate texts that convert, and you don't have to be a copywriter. And then create websites, landing pages, and emails complete with text, layout, and design. Pure magic. GETitOUT has tons of features to it, so if you want to learn more on how to use this platform, do check out our use case video and definitely go get your copy of GETitOUT on pitchground.com. That's pretty much it, guys. Love you all, keep safe, and I see you guys in the next video. I think we need another take. Oh God! What is that? It's not a coffee. Oh my God.